What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sneaker Talk for a brand new top 10 video. Today we're covering the top 10 Adidas Yeezy sneakers of 2020. Yesterday I actually dropped my top 10 Adidas sneakers of 2020 video, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave it linked down below. We're doing a giveaway for a pair of Pharrell basketball sneakers, these right here, and also a vape mask for all the top 10 videos I dropped. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, we're also going to give another entry chance in this video. So all you have to do to enter for this giveaway is subscribe to the channel, hit that like button down below, and comment what was your favorite Yeezy of the year and if you own any of the Yeezys I mentioned in this list. With that said, this list was kind of hard to make. There was a lot of 350 V2s. There was also some restocks. So just so you guys know, for the criteria, when a sneaker gets restocked, I don't put it as high up on the list as if it were released this original year. And there was one shoe in particular which I just decided to omit from the top 10 and mention as an honorable mention because it's been restocked like every single year since it's come out. So with that said, let's get to the sneakers that almost made the cut but not quite, the honorable mentions. First up, we have the Adidas Yeezy Quantum Barium, or Barium, not sure how to pronounce it. The Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Desert Sage, the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Earth, the Yeezy 380 Calcite Glow, the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zebras, and last but not least, I have to include this sneaker in an honorable mentions format just because I can't put it on the top 10, at least because this is my personal top 10, but the Yeezy Foam Runner. A lot of people love this sneaker this year, although I wouldn't really consider it a sneaker. It's more of like a slide, a croc kind of shoe. But yeah, it made a lot of noise and a lot of people like it. And I think even Complex put it as one of their sneakers of the year. With that said, if you guys want to see me react to Complex's top 10 sneakers of the year, I'll have the card pop up or you can check it out in the description. Coming in at number 10, which is what I would say the most comfortable Yeezy model to date, the Yeezy 380 Onyx, or triple black. This pair right here, I managed to end up with two pairs. I won the raffle on Adidas Confirmed app, and then I picked these up on Livestock's website because they were sitting. I still haven't busted my pair out to wear on the streets, so I have a 9 for sale. If somebody wants a 9 for like retail, hit your boy up, like retail plus fees and shipping. The triple black 380. The 380 was not a sneaker I was originally a huge fan of. We reviewed like the alien colorway in the Philippines early last year at DJ Big Boy Cheng's crib, and I had a hard time thinking about how to style them. This shoe, much more easier to style, and I'm really curious to see how Adidas will take the 380 model going forward. But yeah, not a shoe for everybody. It's like a mid-top Yeezy, and I can get why that might be a turnoff for some people, but I think with the right fit, these can really be fire. Coming in at number 9 are the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Linens. This is a shoe I struck out on, and they were released back in April at the start of the spring season, and I gotta say, they're a really unique kind of Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Usually we've seen a lot of like earth-like colorways come out, and this is like an all cream with hits of blue. It's a very kind of unorthodox colorway when I think of Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. This is not the kind of color blocking I would expect or colorway, so it has this really cool, unique factor. Now I know a lot of people love this shoe, but just styling it and wearing it is a little harder than most Yeezy, so that's why some people might not like the shoe. But regardless, it's a really cool, refreshing Yeezy Boost 350 V2 with hits of blue. Coming in at number 8, we have a restock silhouette. This would have gotten a higher if it wasn't a restock, but it is a restock, so it loses some points in my ranking. The utility black Adidas Yeezy 500. It's so tempting to say Boost sometimes, but there's no Boost in this shoe. This was a sneaker that I was actually seeded from Adidas, so thank you Adidas, back in 2018 when these originally released. And so these actually restocked November 30th at the end of last year, and a lot of people were looking forward to this shoe restocking because resale prices steadily climbed up over the last couple of years since it released, and it's a shoe that I was not a fan of at first, and it grew on me and grew on me and grew on me. And after I wore them and actually like got to feel the comfort of the shoe, and then started buying like cargo pants, which suit these sneakers a lot more than say joggers in my opinion, this is probably one of my favorite Yeezy models now, and I really appreciate having them in my collection. Coming in at number 7 are a Yeezy Boost 350 V2 that a lot of people love, and they actually rate these really well in their list. It's usually in the top 3 when I see a lot of people's Yeezy pickup lists or top 10 Yeezy lists, and that are the Cinders. The Cinder 350 V2 is a shoe that I missed out on, but I'm not really too eager to like go back and go back and try and cop a pair for resale. Because I already have these, the triple black or pirate black Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. I also have the Alarm Clock Bread 350 V2s, and I really don't need like another kind of all black colorway. Now, if you do get these in person, you'll understand these aren't actually an all black colorway for the Yeezys. It's more of like a really dark gray, super dark brown kind of colorway with a gum sole. So if you wanted to go for those all black fits, this would still kind of work, but you're not really getting a true all black Yeezy. But regardless, I don't think they're reselling for too much, and it is a really solid colorway. And I think that's the reason why it's at the list, or at the top of the list for so many people, because of how wearable it is, and because it definitely beats paying resale for the more expensive triple black versions or the Bread 350 V2s. Coming in at number 6, we have the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Natural. This shoe right here is so fire, man. I love the look that these have. It's a really unique kind of look for Yeezys. It has this kind of vintage look with the super creamy outsole. Like, this is almost kind of a yellow outsole in a way, which reminds me of when you have the OG 350 V2 Zebras and the way that creamy sole would eventually yellow the more you wore them. This definitely has a really cool like vintage kind of vibe, and on top of that, it's just a really wearable colorway for a lot of outfits. This is super underrated in my opinion. I think the resale for these will climb up as time goes by. People will appreciate these more. I didn't realize this till like today, but these have that infinity style lacing, which is kind of new to the 350 V2s. I think they started implementing that on the 380s at first. But yeah, this is one of my favorite Yeezys right now, just because of how wearable it is. The prime knit is kind of nice and thin too, compared to other Yeezys. And I like that stripe across the side. When it comes to my Yeezys, I really enjoy that kind of like transparent transparent stripe that goes across the shoe. Oh yeah, and these were also sitting on Livestock's website when I bought them, like at 3 in the afternoon. Coming in at number 5 is a Yeezy I just had delivered to my house actually like a week or so ago. It was one of the last Yeezys of 2020. They are the Sand Trope Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. This to me is kind of like the clay, the earth, and the static all combined. They're kind of interchangeable with the earth 350s, but I'm not really too big of a fan of like that dark brown shade. These right here, I like the fact that they have this stripe on the side, and it has these hits of orange on the upper half of the prime knit, which is really cool. It's a kind of a color blocking we haven't seen yet on the 350 V2s either, which make them very unique. And I believe the extra laces that come with this shoe, or the extra laces that come with the naturals, they included regular laces but are reflective. So I think these come with reflective laces. I watched Roscoe's top 10 or worst to best Yeezy video the other day. I'll leave his video down below. You guys probably know Roscoe is like the Yeezy guy on YouTube. Coming in at number 4 are the triple black Yeezy 700 V3 Alva. I don't know where this name comes from. It's kind of a crazy name. These dropped back in April 11th, and I really like the 700 V3. I've yet to own a pair, but this is one of the best colorways in my opinion besides the OG. I'm a huge fan of the OG, and my homie Legit Tim has a pair, and it works perfectly well with the Milwaukee Bucks jersey. I don't know why that comes to mind. When I think of the OG 700 V3, I think of Tim wearing a Milwaukee Bucks jersey. Such a fire colorway. I really need to get my hands on a pair of V3s. They have none in my collection, so this or the OG, but the OG is kind of expensive now for resale. The prime knit upper on the side always trips me out because it kind of looks like you can see like pixel by pixel or weave by weave the little straps on the side. And it kind of gives me like these skeleton feet vibes. It reminds me of those Air Force Ones that have the skeleton toes or the skeleton feet. Coming in at number 3 is easily, like, if you're not gonna deduct points for a sneaker being a restock shoe, this could be number 1 on a lot of people's list. I actually asked you guys on my Instagram what you guys thought were the top 2 Yeezys of the year, and I want to say like 30 or 40% of you guys put this one as one of your number 1 picks. That is the Yeezy Boost 350 Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Bread. My pair is the OG pair from the original release. I took the laces out because I meant to clean them up, and then I have to buy new laces because my dog actually tore off the lace end of one of them. These are one of the most iconic Yeezys. When you think of Yeezy Boost 350 V2s, I usually think of these ones or the Zebras, and this is one of the most wearable colorways when it comes to Yeezys. It's almost an all black sneaker with a little pop of red, a little personality on it, and I really enjoy wearing these. I really have stopped wearing them, so I gotta put these back in my rotation. I gotta buy some shoelaces for them to rock them, because without the laces it looks a little funky. You know what, maybe I can take the triple black laces from the 380s and throw them in here. I think that's the plan. So that said, if you guys ended up taking a W on the restock, I know a lot of people were excited for the restock because it was a shoe that's reselling for a lot of money. It still is reselling for a lot of money. I'm pretty sure the restock has taken a little blow to the resale value, but regardless, I know a lot of people are happy that they restocked, giving them another shot at wearing these shoes. Number 2 are the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Carbon. The Carbon is such a freaking beautiful Yeezy. I don't understand why they're not going for a lot of money. They were actually only going for like $20 over retail at a local consignment store in downtown Toronto around like last month. It has a black and gray prominent upper, and it's super wearable because it also has this like creamy outsole. It's a shoe you can honestly wear any day, any outfit. One thing I wish they could do with this shoe is maybe if they added that little, where is it? If they had that little spoiler, this little thing on the back, that would make it number 1 in my opinion. But regardless, it is still such a really clean Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. That's why it's at number 2, one of the best of the year. Now, before we get to the number 1 Yeezy sneaker of the year, I do want to remind you guys about the Pharrell sneaker giveaway. I only have 2 chances to enter this giveaway. This video you're watching right now, and in the top 10 Adidas sneaker video. So subscribe, hit that like button down below, and drop a comment telling me your Yeezy of the year and if you own any of the Yeezys from this list. And yeah, with that said, let's get to number 1. Our Adidas Yeezy sneaker of the year are the Zion Yeezy Boost 350 V2. This is a shoe that I managed to pick up for, I think, just $10 over retail, and I was super happy to add these to my collection. This is a shoe that gives me these like turtle dove V1 vibe. It has this kind of like gray beige upper depending on the lighting, and it really is such a wearable colorway, similar to the Carbon. I want to say just a little less wearable because of this beige gray. It might clash with certain outfits, but overall it's just such a really good sneaker for daily use. And I love the stripe. The stripe is really contrasts the rest of the prominent upper, which is something I really like. It reminds me of that Black Friday pack where they did the 3 different colorways with the stripe on the side, and you can also see through the stripe on the side, which is kind of cool. I really like this multi-knit kind of pattern on the inside panels right here. It looks really unique. It reminds me of the Yeezy 350 V2s from 2018 or no 2019. And yeah, it's just a Yeezy that has a lot of personality considering the color scheme is quite basic and quite low key. Right now, the resale value for these isn't that high. You can actually pick them up for 10 to 15, depending on where you are, $10 to $15 over retail. And I'll actually be reviewing these sneakers on my second channel, Sneaker Talk 365. So if you guys want to see my in-depth review of the Zion Yeezy Boost 350 V2, subscribe to my second channel, Sneaker Talk 365. We'll have some more giveaways over on there. I think maybe a Yeezy giveaway for when we hit 20,000 subscribers. And yeah, that's my Yeezy of the year. Thank you guys for watching. I'll have my top 10 Air Jordan 1 High video up next, along with my top 10 Jordans of the year. And then we have my top 10 Pumas of the year, followed by my top 10 sneakers of the year. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.